This is the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for Monday, the 9th of September. I'm Michael Groff. Active weather across the state today and tomorrow with increasing chances of showers and thunderstorms. We'll also see some cooler temperatures. That's the good news. Unfortunately, won't last for too long because we'll see a warming and drying trend for the second half of the week. Maybe some more rain chances by the end of the weekend and next week. Let's talk about it. First, the almanac from yesterday. 103 degrees was the high in the valley, 86 the morning low. Outside right now, here just after 8 o'clock, we've got partly cloudy skies in the valley, 82 degrees at Sky Harbor, the dew point way up at 70, so it's steamy out. Relative humidity 66%, the winds are light, and the barometer is rising. Temperatures out there this morning, 69, the cool spot on top of Thompson Peak. It's in the 70s in some of the cooler pockets like Goldfield, but most of us are in the 80s. The upper air look troughing moving into the western states, and that will be the impetus for some active weather as it interacts with our monsoon moisture here across the southwest over the next couple of days. The watch warning map is pretty quiet now, but we do have some heat advisories in parts of the deep south. Alabama, Georgia, heat index values could get up over 105 degrees there today. The convective outlook for today, a slight risk of severe storms around Sioux Falls, South Dakota, up to Minneapolis, St. Paul, Ames, Fort Dodge, Iowa as well, with a marginal risk for some of the adjacent areas. Another marginal risk zone in the middle Atlantic. And the tropics, still pretty active in the Atlantic basin. We have Gabrielle, that is headed on out into the North Atlantic. That will not be a problem to land. And a couple of waves, one just north of Puerto Rico and Hispaniola. That is a very ill-defined circulation center. No chance of development over the next 48 hours. Unlikely to develop at all. And then another one out there in the central Atlantic. We'll have to keep an eye on this one as it approaches the Caribbean, but for now, doesn't look like that is too likely to develop as it's pretty disorganized also. Precipitation outlook valid through next Monday morning from the WPC. Rain amounts here in Metro Phoenix. Well, a pretty tight gradient over the western portions of Maricopa County, nothing. Even here in the valley, anywhere from just a few hundredths of an inch up to around a half inch or so. Heavier totals across the favored upslope areas of Arizona, and of course your amount will vary. Let's talk about the details of it now as we take a look at the models. Check it out. This is the GFS, the 06Z run valid at 2 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at about 18,000 feet. Troughing moving into the western states. We still have some moisture left over from what was Tropical Storm Fernand across northern Mexico from last week, plus our monsoon moisture, and that'll get drawn northward today. So down at the surface, partly sunny skies today. There's a chance of showers and thunderstorms around, especially this morning, and then we'll see some redevelop this afternoon. High temperatures today, mid and upper 90s. I don't think we're going to make the century mark, or we'll just barely make it there if we do. Tonight, partly cloudy in the evening, and then a better chance of showers and storms comes in overnight. Again, as that deeper moisture continues to work its way in here. Let's look at some of the high-resolution models. This is the 3-kilometer NAM at 6 o'clock tonight. Just showing a couple of spotty showers around. But then as we go to 2 a.m., it's got an area of showers and storms moving into the valley. So we will see, and this has been the trend on the high-resolution models, so certainly we'll continue with that chance of storms overnight tonight. And then tomorrow, partly sunny again, chance of showers and thunderstorms pretty much all day, but especially I would say in the early morning and again developing in the late afternoon and evening hours. High temperatures in the mid-90s. As we go to Wednesday, deeper troughing north of the state now brings in a drier westerly flow. Still isolated showers and storms over the mountains, but I think we'll start to dry out here in Phoenix. Partly sunny, high temperatures, upper 90s. And then Thursday, we'll start a warming trend as high pressure very slowly builds northward back into the southwest states. Highs near 100. Should be just a little bit above 100, 100 to 103, I'd say, on Friday. And a couple of degrees warmer for Saturday and Sunday. But as the ridge builds northward, some moisture is expected to move back into the state for at least isolated showers and storms over the weekend for the eastern mountains. And maybe one or two of those try to get into the valley by Sunday. Let's go to a week from today. This is Monday, the 16th of September. And we've got some moisture still seeping into eastern Arizona. A chance of showers and thunderstorms over the mountains. Maybe a storm gets into the valley as the monsoon just holds on for dear life here across the southwest. High temperatures would be ever so slightly above normal, but not too terribly bad. Let's go out to the end of the forecast period. This is Wednesday, the 18th of September. An inverted trough may still be hanging around the southwest. We've gotten some mixed signals off the models here, but there could still be some active weather for at least a chance of showers and storms in the mountains, and at least a slight chance that we could still see some rain here in the deserts. And temperatures right around average, or maybe just a degree or two warmer than normal. Speaking of temperatures, checking those out off the GFS Ensemble, you see the warming trend will come in here later this week and into the weekend. And then high temperatures will start to cool off a little bit more next week. You know, the normal high here in Phoenix finally dips below 100 degrees sometime, I believe it's next Tuesday that it does that. Of course, it doesn't magically cool off below 100 at that point, but that is just a sign that fall is right around the corner. And that's going to do it for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. If you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Your comments, questions, and suggestions are always encouraged as well. Thank you so much for watching. Really do appreciate it. Be safe out there. And you guys have yourselves a great Monday.